What up, YouTube? This video right here is going to be tips for high school freshmen or ninth graders going into high school. So let's go ahead and start it off. First of all, when you get in high school, it's like different like than middle school. Cause you in middle school, teachers they make you do your work. If you don't do your work, then you got to do something, like you got to get punishment or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Time out, something like that. Whatever your school do or whatever. But in high school, like when it comes down to work, it's either you do it or you don't. So it's like if you don't do your work, then you get failed that class and you don't get your credits for it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be no teacher gets telling you, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this to pass, or help you on your grade. If you don't help yourself, then the teachers are not going to help you. And you got to know how to take notes. Most of the time, notes come to play. Well, notes come to place about all classes. Most of the time, notes. Like if you're in history class or like math or something, when you're in history class, like the teacher say stuff that you know that you gonna need for the test. Go ahead and write it down. You know what I'm saying? You can just look back over it so you will know. Cause notes is really helpful. Cause like when the test come and you don't got nothing to look over, you gonna be like that. You gonna be thinking to yourself like, dang, like what I supposed to be doing? Like you don't know like what's gonna be on the test because you done forgot if you ain't wrote it down. So you might as well go ahead and write it down. So when the teacher talking, or most of the time teachers write stuff on the board. So you just copy what they write down. You know what I'm saying? It's doing simple stuff. You know that help you out. And since in high school, if you plan to go to college, then you need to start off strong in your freshman year. Start off strong and end strong. So when you go in there, take the hard classes. You know what I'm saying? If you think you're smart and you want to take the smart classes, like the honors classes, take them classes and do good and make an A. And it'll be weighted more in your GPA. What I mean by weighted more in your GPA is if you take like a class that's harder, it's like your GPA is rise instead of getting like a A, like if you get an A in that class and it'd be like a 4.0 or something like that, then it'd be like a 4 point something, like 4.8 or 4.7, something like that. It's like weighted more, so when they average out, your GPA can be more than a 4.0 when you graduate. That's a good thing about taking honors classes. So you plan to go to college, like a good college, and you know you're smart, go ahead and start off strong and take them honor classes. Or if you get some regular student, just take the regular class and exceed them or make A's in them if you can. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. And for about school supplies, most of the time teachers don't really give you like a supply list like you in middle school. I know when I was in middle school, they used to send like a list to us during the summer and they tell you like exactly what you need for each class. But when you get to high school, it's just basic stuff. Like you need a binder for every class. Like you might not need a binder for every class, but you need like a binder and you can get separated and put this half for this for math and this half for science. You know what I'm saying? You can do something like that. For most classes, you need a binder. They're gonna give you a textbook. You need pencils and pens. You know what I'm saying? Regular stuff. You already know that. But you just need regular stuff like that. Some teachers want you to have like a regular notebook. Some prefer. Now I'm gonna stutter. They want you to have a notebook. Yeah. So that's what they want you to have. Let me see what else can I think of that will help y'all. Get to know your teachers. Yeah. So like when you start off, like don't be the person that don't know your teachers. When you know your teachers and like you can get along with them and have a laugh with them and all that, that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you in the future. So when you go to other teachers, when you go to the next grade, your ninth grade teachers gonna say they gonna say something good about you to like other teachers. Like when they talk, you know, ask who the good kids are. It's just, you know what I'm saying, when your teachers, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta talk good around them, you know what I'm saying, make friends. Cause like me, I'm about to go to 11th grade, and like I met this teacher last year. She was real cool. I met a couple good teachers last year, and like they gave me advice and stuff I really didn't even know. Like, cause a lot of stuff in high school you don't really know unless you ask a teacher or like the counselor tell you or something like that. Like most stuff you don't really know about. So like when like the teacher be telling me stuff I need to get in, programs, or you know what I'm saying, stuff that can help me, benefit me so I can go to college. Like teachers know all that stuff. So when you be cool with them and they know you trying to do good, you trying to be successful in life, they gonna help you and they gonna like guide you through your high school career. So you don't even really need to worry about nothing. You feel me? So that's why it's good. You know your teachers, like be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's really helpful. Like when you find out when you get in like 11th and 12th grade and you applying to college and you need somebody to recommend you and the teachers don't really know you, then they can't really say that, and you know what I'm saying, good about you. They can just say, oh, you're a good student, you make good grades. But when you actually know that teacher, they can write more stuff about you, and they're going to want to write more stuff about you because they know you and they want you to get into this good college, so they're going to do that for you. Let me see some more tips for when you're in 9th grade. Don't get into trouble, man. For real, when you're in high school, don't get in trouble. It's like, do the right thing, because you don't want to start off bad. You want to start off good. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in 9th grade, just get to know it. Like, get to know everybody. Don't be hanging with people that's going like the crowd that's just been smoking and doing all the drugs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of partying. Man, it's cool to party. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with your friends. But don't be doing stuff that's too bad, you know what I'm saying? Cause you trying to, do good in your life. Don't be hanging with people that's gonna like discourage you. Like your friends, like all your friends that was in middle school, like just because they take easy classes, don't take easy classes just so you'll be in their class. You know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself. If you know you're smart, then take smart classes. Don't be with them and be dumb all your life when you can succeed and be smarter. You know what I'm saying? You can have something going for yourself. Cause most people when they get out of high school, they don't go to college, they don't do nothing. They just gonna have a regular job, you know what I'm saying, just getting by with their bills, you know what I'm saying. They can't really do nothing. While you can go to college and be successful, making 6 figures, you know what I'm saying, have a big house, you live in bed, you can do what you want to. But I know since you went to 9th grade, you young, you don't think about these things now. You don't think about it now, but you need to start thinking about it, like realizing, like them years of high school, they go by fast. Like I'm in 11th grade. It feel like these 3 years just it feel like it just went by. Like, you know what I'm saying. So like in your high school, you need to go ahead and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying. You got to know what you want to do. Like, so you got to really know what you want to do. Cause you don't, then you just be stuck in life, and you don't want to be somebody. You want to have you have dreams and everything. So you want to complete them dreams. You know what I'm saying. You want to succeed. So you got dreams and stick to it and try to. You know what I'm saying, try to get to it, talk to your counselor and everything. Another thing about freshmen, go like to the orientation, like when they have like in the summertime, go to orientation, and that's like they show you around the school, you meet your teachers, they tell you how it is, the dress code, the rules for the school and all that, you know what I'm saying, get familiar with the school, so you don't want to be somebody that's just lost around, you know what I'm saying. Since you're going to be there for 4 years, you might as well know your school, know people that's there, the teachers, know where everything at. So you might as well go ahead and get to know that, you know what I'm saying. So you might as well do that. And be prepared for class. It's like when you're in high school, like bring your books and stuff, cause like one day, like in my school we had block schedule, meaning we got 4 classes a day. So them 4 classes, each of them is like an hour and some minutes. So you in there a long time, and most time every day teachers are telling you all this information that you got to know for the end of the week for a test. So one day missing, not taking notes, not listening, that can cost you like big time. Like you can like mess up on that test, get a C on that test or a bad grade. So you need to, you know what I'm saying, gotta be prepared every day, because the teachers, it's not their job to tell you need to be prepared for class every day. It's either you do it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? When you're in high school, you about to be grown, you know what I'm saying, you're a young adult. So I mean, you gotta take stuff upon yourself. That's how high school is. It's preparing you for the real world. So you need to go ahead and do that, like real talk, cause you really need to do that. Because teachers, like some teachers that you find in high school, they ain't going to they don't really care. A lot of teachers in high school, they just go there and do their job. They don't help students and nothing. So like teachers like that, they be acting like nasty, you know what I mean? They don't really want to help students. Them teachers that you got to actually do your work in their class, because they ain't really trying to help you. It's just like they some regular people just want to have a paycheck. They ain't really trying to help you learn. So when you get to teachers like that, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be on your grind. You know what I'm saying, you gotta really do your work, and so you can pass that class. And some teachers you can get that don't really teach nothing. If they don't really teach nothing, then you just gotta deal with it. You just got to, whatever they do teach, you gotta go ahead and learn it, and so you can go ahead and get the class and move to the next level. So if you gotta do, you're in 9th grade, go ahead and start getting in clubs and everything, because you plan to go to college. You're gonna need to be in some clubs, some activities, so you might as well start play sports. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's good, you need to go ahead and start doing it or whatever. So yeah, that's my tips. So you know what I'm saying, you need to start off strong and end off strong.